What is going on, Dominators? David Dominator here, and today we are back with a crazy video. Big news just came out that the XFL and the USFL are possibly, and it's not even possibly, they're in discussions of um, being a combined league. I don't know how that works. There is a lot to go into it that not a lot of people really think. And it's true. Personally, really think about it. How much it takes for a league like that to actually work, and we're gonna see it. So, um, when I first thought about this, I immediately was like, okay, well, how is ownership gonna work? How is the TV deals gonna work? Um, how are the rules gonna work? Because they both have different rules. How are their teams gonna work? How are their conferences gonna work? Are they gonna just combine the XFL and USFL and make a new name, and then you'll have the XFL division be like the AFC and NFC for the USFL, or are you just gonna go under one name and then just go, you know, one of them gets completely just soaked up in the other, which I would assume the XFL would get absorbed by the USFL if that was the case, because the XFL really doesn't stand for something. It sounds cool. Like, that's literally what it is. Um, the USFL has a purpose and a name, so I wonder where that goes, but we'll see. I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Danny Garcia know what they're doing, and I hope and pray that they still are on this committee and they are still in charge in some way, shape, or form. They said that this deal would pretty much be equal, down the line, equal, and I think that's awesome. I'm just interested in what teams. I mean, you already have. I think they only have one team that overlaps each other, and that's both teams have a Houston team. And this is just my thinking, but if the XFL is already thinking about getting or moving Vegas, which makes more sense now more than ever, because I was like, I don't know if they really want to move them from Vegas. I know that they don't want to play at that shitty stadium, and they really don't want to waste their money and play at Allegiant, but I think the main thing is I feel like they're not going to move and relocate a team if they have to move Houston, because I feel like you can't have two leagues have Houston. Like, Houston, especially if you merge, you're gonna have two Houston teams. It's just kind of weird to me. And now I know people are gonna be like, "Well, there's two LA teams, there's two NFL teams in New York." It's like, yeah, but when you only have 8 teams, so now you already have two in each. So I feel like if the USFL should do what they did the season before, they should, like they did with Memphis and they got rid of Tampa. I think they should get rid of Houston, fold them, and then make the Tampa team come back. Now you have two teams in Florida. That will be good. And now everyone's pretty much solid there. So let's see what happens. This is gonna be so interesting to see, just because of, like I said, the rules need to be and they all said they said it's gonna basically be even and split equally. So I'm interested on where ownership lies, who is the head commissioner, who makes the head decisions, and I feel like that's gonna be like the biggest thing. It's like when you merge, you're gonna have to make somebody in charge above everyone else. So it's like, who's going to run day-to-day operations for the XFL and USFL? Because if Danny Garcia will do the XFL, then the USFL, they have to do something. So I'm very interested in where they go. I hope that, like, I remember we talked about this, and I didn't think it was going to happen this early. I thought it was going to happen when a team fell. I think at one point in one of my old videos, I did say, what if they just merge the way they are now? I think the fun thing is TV deals, because I think USFL has fun with the streaming service with Peacock, and I think having their channels on NBC and stuff is really good. And I'm gonna say it's okay on Fox. I feel like Fox kind of messes with them a little bit, but more FS1 than Fox, because I think if the USFL can keep just those two and the streaming service one, and the XFL keeps NBC, ESPN, and ESPN like on the app, ESPN Plus on the app, that will be excellent. So let's see what happens. I hope that everyone stays fair. Hope everyone stays true. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that this is gonna kill one league, and if it does, which league is it killing? Um, and what do you think? They said there's possible news that this drops soon, like this week. So if it does, I will have a full video. When it does, if it happens, I will have a full in-depth detail, basically, hoping that I see a full list of what is to be, who's going, who's staying, who's going to be the ownership, what are the TV deals looking like, what are the players' personnel going to look like, and my biggest thing is the rules. Like, you all have to decide on shared rules, which I feel like isn't that difficult. I mean, everyone doesn't. I mean, if the kickoff is really a big deal, both overtimes are the same. I think the 2 foot rule needs to kind of be in effect. I think it's in one league where it's a 2 foot rule. Um, uh, Everything else seems the same. I think the one thing that is interesting that they're gonna use is the USFL gonna adopt the challenge that the XFL put into place last year, where it's like you have one challenge you can call in any play. You have to have a timeout to use it. I wonder if they do that, or if they just go to simple NFL rules where you have 3 timeouts, you have a challenge flag, throw a challenge flag, and if not, you're charged a timeout. I mean, it's pretty much the same exact thing, but I mean, you can't use it on every play because I think some coaches just throw it on a very stupid holding call on like early in the game and then you waste it. So it's just weird to me. Let me know what you guys think about all this, and yeah, this is crazy. XFL and USFL can merge. Didn't think I would say that so soon, but let me know what you guys think about this. Um, and let me know what you guys truly think is going to happen here. Are they going to change the name and make a super name? The XFUSL, like what are they just gonna keep like the XFL division, USL division, even USL, USFL? Let me know what you guys think. Dominate the world, dominators. David Dominate is out. Peace.